probably get the nickname first.
I forgot to put my over-under in the poll.
Oh, right. We didn't actually pick one.
I was thinking we go, like, in between our Flareon runs, so I think 117.
Why would we go with something that's... it's worse than?
Well, my Flareon time was a 119.
I know, but I'm saying what you're doing right now is you're comparing them one for one. It's better than Flareon.
Oh, so you're saying I'm going too low. Or too high, or whatever it is.
Yeah, too high. So it would be if we were saying, oh, it's a fair Flareon comparison, 1-to-1, then we would do what you just explained. But it's better than Flareon, so we would
Yeah,
have to
you're
put it
right.
lower.
How about we do 111?
Yes.
Man, I guess for once you're upset with me for being like too what's the right word? Underestimating something.
Yeah.
Usually you complain when I set my polls too unrealistic.
What time will I beat the champion? Over 111, under 1. Plus medium slow.
Yeah. I was just thinking in my head, like, what would be the most similar equivalent? Not if it's better or worse, just the most similar. Like, I'm not going to compare this thing to Moltres. Moltres kind of sucks compared to this.
Okay, now I'm going to swap over. Oh, my lights are off again.
Gotta return on Rewazed. Oh.
Oh boy, this repeating thing is going to be real bad. I can definitely tell. Alright, well, I'll restart my computer in between streams, but for now, this one is going to just have to have the speed sound repeating problem, but oh well. Hey, what's up guys, Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. As always, we have Speedrunner 0218 with us.
Hello, hello, hello.
And we are going to be doing Charmeleon in Generation 2 Randomizer. Now, of course, it's not going to just be straight up Charmeleon. We will be evolving to Charizard eventually, if you guys have not been joining in on the prior streams to this one. So we are going to get access to all the best moves in the game, including Swords Dance. Well, I shouldn't say all the best. It's not like we get Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, but...
It's not like Charizard needs it.
Got access... Yeah, we get access to some pretty darn good moves.
Yeah. Earthquake, Body Slam, Dig, Dragon Rage. I'm kidding.
I would definitely not recommend watching my stream. I don't know if the audio repeating thing is going through my audio or Speed's audio or just mine alone, but I can definitely tell you if the repeating thing is going on through my audio, it is probably going to be unbearable. I have been dealing with it for about 10 minutes now, and it's already starting to be unbearable, and you know what? You're just going to have to deal with it for this first stream.
Well, you're not repeating on mine.
Anyways, I am ready.
Okay, what's the nickname today?
Pyro.
I don't get it.
Shadow Speed is live. If he's not live on YouTube, he is definitely live on Twitch.
It says I'm streaming to both.
Well, right. I would definitely consider taking a look at his page once again.
Yep.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. That is true. We do get the powerful move submission.
I hate submission. I feel like it just doesn't exist.
I mean, it exists when you don't want it to.
Hold on a second.
What?
I have your Twitch stream open. Your text speed is going like double mine.
Hmm.
Oh well, can't fix it now.
So the repeating was because my stream was up? I think you've done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, note to self, don't go on another stream until you make sure by refreshing. I mean, I was live for the last 12 minutes. Most of it was a starting soon screen, so it should have shown I was live.
Are you doing the holding A and B thing like all the time? Is that how your text is going so fast?
Yeah, pretty much most of the time I hold both, unless like I'm nearing the end of a conversation, then I'll hold B.
I need to just look in. No, it's not doing anything on my end. I just tried holding A and B my end just now, and it didn't do any difference.
I'm turboing it, I'm not holding it.
Well, of course I'm turboing it. I don't do anything unturbo. Have I been playing with a handicap this entire time?
But hey, despite the handicap, you're at like plus 8 wins over me, so is it really a handicap? It would only really be a handicap if like race came down to like...
what makes this not make any sense even further is I don't have this handicap in Generation 2, and yet I'm losing those, even though there's less of a handicap.
Well, I don't think those races are coming down to text speed. Watch submission be the answer for the final fight. That is not going to happen. I can tell you that for sure.
Submission will never be the answer.
No. Double Edge is straight up better.
I can proudly say submission can never be the answer. Submission is a terrible move that hurts you.
Hey, look, guys, I found a gold duck.
How it is. You like it for its surfing abilities, correct?
Yes, and its strength abilities, too. No other reason.
Those are lesser known. Cool, cool. We got a moonstone. Not sure I'll be using that.
But it's the Moonstone of Destiny. You have to use it.
Maybe.
Alright, so I think I still need to look for Cut and Fly. And even when I have all the Charizard, I can't teach it Fly.
Correct. Even if Game Dev's overlay does show that it can. Cool. Got my first reset. Wasn't even close.
How did I win this fight? I just beat the bug catcher at 1 HP because I had it burned, and then it wasted time by just using disable, and then it put me to sleep, and then the burn knocked itself out. I was really...
That was very weird. On my end, I was actually looking at Discord, and you had finished talking, and you were not done talking.
Could just be background noise.
No, it's just straight repeating.
I don't know what you want me to do about it now.
Why? Why couldn't you use something stupid like hypnosis?
One more try.
I
was
had to
close.
black out.
That's not fun.
This freaking hypno, man. I don't remember if I saved, so I had to black out. I don't think I did save.
Normally you save before the bug catcher.
Meanwhile, Meanwhile, the third the third attempt on him went very, very smoothly.
Alright, that I know is a cut user, so I'll catch this.
I hate Dragonair. I hate it with every fiber of my being. Cannot beat
Hey.
it with Scratch. You Thunder Waves me, and then I can't even run away anymore.
Wait. Oh, darn it. I didn't have my flyer. I should not have used my last Pokeball. I'm gonna go buy another one. I mean, I could just count on the, what's-his-face? Magikarp guy to give me one, but I ain't counting on that, so I'm just gonna buy another ball. Have you seen what Brock has?
No.
You'll love it. Well, Sundown, I don't need to evolve Charmeleon and then try and teach it Fly to Sea. Because, that's like one of the biggest examples of, like a red and blue to yellow change was giving Charizard Fly. I think another notable change was, giving Diglett Cut. Actually, I think most people don't know that. I think most people know the Charizard Fly one.
Interesting.
This is some... You know, it's really nice doing something in the medium slow group for once. I think this Charizard line is the last one we have that's in this group. I think everything else is medium, fast, or slow. I'm gonna look in the forest.
This is definitely a my computer problem.
Never
I'm looking
know.
at the Discord audio thing, and it's not coming through on the Discord audio. So the stream is fine. It's just a me issue.
Really? I am not... Oh. Scyther having no stab moves until yell... Oh, right, yeah, the wing attack thing. Yeah, it gets that move at, like, level 53 or something. Alright, this should be good enough.
Alright, I officially have what I believe should, in fact, be a Charmeleon.
You mean you have a Charmeleon? Really?
No, I meant it... At level 16, it would normally be a Charmeleon right now.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Okay, finally luck went a little bit my way for once.
Thank you.
I think I may have over-prepped a little too much for Brock there.
I don't think so, because I saw
Quite
what
frankly,
his team was
the
earlier.
Hypno Bug Catcher was much better than Brock.
What I did on that bug catcher was like the pure definition of lucking my way through fights. Like, I would have died if that Hypno didn't get burned. Actually, Shadow, you want to know something else interesting? When do you think Dragonite learned Fly? It doesn't get red and blue. You think it gets it in yellow? Nope. Nothing. No, there's no way in Gen 1 to get a flying Dragonite without trading with Gen 2. Even though it has wings. Almost makes you wonder if it's really intentional or a bug. It's not a bug. It pretty much was intentional. They just... Red and blue, they just thought, you know what? We're not going to give it Fly.
I think I learned on one of Scott's streams, like, Pokemon Red and Blue got delayed for, like, half a year or several months because they were trying to figure out the movesets better, or they were trying to work on the movesets, and I just don't believe them.
Actually, I looked up the whole timetable. The original Red and Green took 6 years to make, on and off, and apparently the project was costing so much money it nearly bankrupted Game Freak. So, like, if Pokemon games had failed, the whole company would probably be out of business.
Is it pretty much the only game that they do now?
Uh, they worked on some games, but I think now this is like all they do. I mean, like Sega's is like pretty much 90% Sonic games. They have others, but not many people really know about them.
Do people really know about the Sonic games either?
Yeah. People know
Are
what
you sure
Sonic
about
games
that?
are. Yes.
Have you played a Sonic game?
Yeah.
I I I just don't I don't see it.
You don't see me telling the truth?
No, I just I don't see why it's popular.
Oh. I mean, it's
I
like
just don't
when
get
it
it.
came out, it was like a 2D platformer. It was kind of like Mario.
No, the original is fine. I actually like the original. I'm saying the newer Sonic games. I don't get it.
Oh.
I don't see what people see in them.
I don't know. It's probably a nostalgia thing, maybe? Especially Falling Legends Arceus. That's equivalent to Fall Damage Exceltic, except worse because you instantly die. Yeah. That was always fun to do. That was before the time of
I'm curious.
self-death
I'm curious
prevention
if you'll teach
Rotom
that.
phones. I know what you're asking about, and the answer is no. Or maybe it's yes. You never know. Maybe you should teach it.
So that's where you cross the line, that move.
You know what I will say? If that TM was takedown instead, I actually would have taught it. Just like over Growl or something.
I was gonna ask you if you had a fly user, but I think the odds are you probably definitely have one.
I actually don't.
My my encounter luck is really, really bad.
Like, you're not finding a flyer, or you're just finding too much stuff?
No, like every 5 space is bad.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
I battle the rocket, I get an encounter 2 spaces forward. Like, come on. And then another 5 spaces after picking up the hidden item.
Well, I don't have to worry about getting this thing. Takedown is better than submission in Gen 1. You know, that's kind of a weird statement. I mean, if you look at the numbers, it's true, but sometimes it does not feel like that. That is also... This is going to be an interesting run. I'm saying it right now.
Well, when I get out of the cave eventually, we'll find out what you're talking about. Okay, well, we found out what you're talking about.
It's not just that. It's also something else. You should find it in like 20 seconds.
Yeah, I have found it.
Did you exchange an item for another item?
Oh, no, I have not done that yet.
Oh. Ooh boy, rage.
Okay, well, I am definitely a much higher level than you. That is
It's probably
the
from your wild
amount of wild encounters that I had.
It's probably your wild Pokemon luck.
Yeah. What in the world? You gotta acknowledge your own, like, you're going like instant speed, right?
What?
Your text, it's like going instant speed. Like it's
Maybe
crazy.
Maybe a controller can deliver inputs faster than keyboard? The only thing I can think of. We are playing with different methods.
This is like the first time I've had your stream up on the other monitor, and I did that for Shadow, and wow, like this is not my experience. How fast your text goes! Holy crap!
Plus, with Rewazd, when I map my buttons to be turbo, I can even choose the amount of delay in between each input. I lower that down to like 10 milliseconds or something. Because I noticed any faster and the text straight up buffers. Any slower, obviously the text is slow, so I found like just the right balance.
Can someone pull up both my stream and his at the same time and confirm that I'm not crazy?
I don't think you are crazy. You've mentioned this before. Gen 1 would have been unplayable without the battle mechanics. I don't know what you mean by that. The mechanics in this game are kind of bad.
No, they're talking about like badge boost.
Oh. I don't know if I would have called them unplayable. I think you could fix badge boosts and bad AI and these games would still be easy. Because the movesets are just bad. You can't fix bad movesets. Okay.
It's gonna be one of those streams, huh? Where everything survives in one HP.
Isn't that most of these runs? How dare you paralyze me? How dare you?
It's like the third. It's like the third time. This stream where I did something, it had like less than like I did more than half the damage, and then the second hit left him at like 1 HP. So it's like a super high range followed by a very low range.
I mean, damage ranges are like that.
Well, no, that's the thing. Damage ranges are plus or like minus 15%. So no, they're not. They're not like that. You do over half, then you expect half is the low range.
That's a bit of a oversimplified way for how the math works.
Gym leader Matt, I noticed the audio thing is not coming through through your guys' end. I can see on my like OBS that when Speed's physically talking, the Discord audio will hold on. Okay. It will light up, but then on my headphones, he'll still be talking.
Weird.
It's only a me thing.
Who knows? Maybe
the music is doing it too.
Who knows? Maybe the tech issues will give me what I need to get another win. Really? Oh no. Wake up. Dude. Suck. Maybe I should try SD instead. I don't know why I thought that move was a good idea. Maybe I should just spam. Maybe I should just
go check here.
Maybe I should just spam Ember. Just hope for the best. There we go.
At this point, do I even bother trying to go for body slam, considering I know I'm gonna get slash later?
kind of what I was thinking, but Swords Dance doesn't combine too well with it. Well, I guess it combines with Dig. Oh, I just realized I never checked that.
I mean, I guess if I'm playing, I might as well check. I mean, I'm here. It's only one battle away. I might as well see if it is Body Slam. It's not going to be that hard.
Just gonna check this. Darn. Kinda hoping there'd be a flyer, but nope.
Interesting. That's a move that future Charizard gets.
Fly?
Solar Beam.
Way in the future. He doesn't get that move till Gen 4 or 5.
Not current Charizard.
I know
Well,
he
I've
used
just
to-
seen a handful of your streams and I've seen it use it.
Yeah.
Well, not streams. A handful of your videos.
Yeah. There are some games, like, I know, like, Hoenn, for instance, like Emerald, it would really help if it got Solar Beam in that game, because the champion uses water types. But unfortunately, it does not. Ooh, a nugget.
That might be the funniest moveset I've ever seen in my entire life, chat.
Your moveset?
Oh, that was so comical.
Whose moveset?
No, my opponent's moveset. It was hilarious.
What Pokemon was he using?
Metapod.
Arden? Oh, wait. It's on a gym leader, isn't it?
It is.
You wouldn't be
It was so
talking.
funny.
You wouldn't be talking about that if it wasn't on a gym leader.
Oh, it was hilarious. Knowing that, like, not only is it not possible, it just doesn't get moves to begin with. So it's even funnier knowing that unfortunately it never used it. The other move.
Interesting. On the bright side, when we finish Red and Blue and go back to Crystal, there's not going to be any discussion over the whole turbo speed since all our text will be instant.
Yep.
Speaking of Emerald, I'm going to do more Emerald runs, mostly with fighters. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, piece of candy. Really?
God, it's like having a DJ with this music. It just like cuts up, cuts back, cuts up, cuts back. Oh.
Oh no, a magic
make
card.
this up.
Whatever shall I do?
No, not like this.
Oh yes, definitely like this.
I got that Pokemon down to 8 HP and then it used sleep powder.
Isn't that what that thing usually does? Thankfully that missed rock throw, otherwise that would have killed me. Ooh, Moonstone. I'll take that and throw it away. Well, I definitely wasted some potions. If I'm ever poisoned, I should just see if I have a full restore force first before using a super potion. Cool. Never once did damage to the opponent. That's cool. Very cool. Let's try that again.
Finally. I can't believe that took that many attempts. Oh, it was worth it, though.
I have the feeling I know where he is.
A little unbelievable it took that long.
That. This way.
Yep, the town map. Just what I needed.
Hey, Vanilla. Guessing Steve got this before I did.
Maybe?
I mean,
The world may never know.
I mean, it kind of was my fault. I forgot to do it while I was here. Actually, I'm not sure I could have at the time. I would have had to backtrack.
If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, you absolutely could have done it.
Is Fire Red the same routing and play as Red? 100% no. Because Badge Boost Glitch is not a thing, and the AI is not stupid. Like, it knows what it's
On the
doing.
bright side, every time you say something, I'm hearing it twice. So if you say anything that is important information, I will definitely hear it and I will not miss it.
Good to know. No. No. No.
Because you definitely said something earlier. You may not have thought it was a big deal, but it certainly helped me.
What helped you? So if you ask me, it has the
It
same...
was around the time of Brock. You said, "Have you tried Brock yet?" And then you said it was like very hard. And then I just decided not to do Brock at that moment.
Interesting. Well, how do you know I wasn't lying to you?
You know, if you were lying, then kudos to you. You got a further lead.
Cool. I lost to Double Team. Nice. I mean, I should probably use a potion.
I'm at 8 resets, so it's
I'm-
been a
I'm at 6.
unfortunate run as far as like luck.
I mean, then again, I always
To be
seem
fair,
to get,
I
like...
think the the vast majority of the problems I've been having with the run aren't necessarily Charmeleon's fault. They're hypnosis and sleep powder fault. Like I got resets because of hypnosis on the bug catcher. I got resets because of sleep powder on that victory bell. I got resets because of I just recently another Pokemon with hypnosis. It has just been a bad sleep luck run so far, which is, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's like a minute, I assume, that I've lost.
Never know.
I wonder if I saved in this city.
Probably not. That was definitely worth it. Maybe. I think I'll try this first. I'm gonna do some of the trainers here first. At least till I get to level 36.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about, but sure.
You do know what I'm talking about. Ooh, piece of candy.
Well, I'm out of liquid.
What was the drink of the day?
It was, what do you call it?
Blade.
Coke Cherry, but like not like a store Coke Cherry. It's the like Wendy's, like the machine Coke Cherry. So essentially it's Coke plus cherry like extract.
Hey, Jim Lee Matt. Do Emerald Gen 3 is great, but if you're tired of the same story, etc., it'll be very familiar. Mechanically different, pacing-wise the same. I don't know if pacing in Emerald's the same because of all that. You have to deal with, like, 2 evil teams and their garbage. Like, if you think 1 is bad, try 2.
Why did I know that was gonna happen? Should have just used dig.
I'm
Just that
going to the
bad.
9th floor.
The 5th floor, huh?
Yeah, I pretty much just gave it away.
That would be an interesting decision this early in the game. I agree. You
Wow.
should go to the 5th floor.
This Ditto just pulled a 900 IQ
This is
strat.
a decision I can get behind.
900 IQ strat. I was using Dig,
Let me guess. You used dig.
and then the
Yep.
Ditto transformed
So
into
you're
me.
a Charizard already.
Aren't you?
All the levels that I gained in Mount Moon clearly have been offset by whatever you've done.
Probably better training.
Although, to be fair, you did say you were training.
Same pace in Fire Red as Gen 1. Depends on what
At
you're
one point.
using. Depends on what you're using.
Oh, what did I just?
If you're
Thankfully, that
comparing a good Pokemon to a good Pokemon, sure. But if you're comparing something mediocre in Gen 1 to the same thing in Gen 3, or in Fire Red's gonna be 10 times worse. It just depends on who you're using.
Oh, nice. That is a spot that I highly, highly doubt Speed ever have checked that spot before.
Is it a TM?
No.
Was
Just
it
an
a piece
item
of
spot.
candy?
It was. Well, not like on a normal run, but this run, yes.
I meant like what you found was a piece of candy. You know what I just realized?
Yeah, I found one.
I just realized since the rival starter is Voltorb and Electrode always has self-destruct, we could technically just bait it to use self-destruct, and since it's the last Pokemon, it still counts. Or is that not in the rules? You can't do that.
That's fine. I agree. That's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't manipulating the rules as long as it is part of the rules is fine. Because I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, you have no idea if I've ever done that. I haven't, but I could have, is the key.
You never know. And besides, nothing's stopping the Electrode from choosing not
And
to
there's
do
no way
that.
to tell the difference if I try.
Yeah, like for example, I could set up Swords Dance on it and just claim, well, I was trying to set up my attack stat. But I guess it counts.
Yeah. Exactly.
2 runs or 1? It should be
serious?
2. Should be 2 streams
I just
today.
keep getting full inventory over and over again.
Oh my gosh. I hate it when my Charizard gets unnecessary crits after I've already set up. Real annoying.
Okay, actually, we don't have to do this. This is probably unnecessary.
I think it is 100% necessary.
Okay, bulky water types. You go ahead and survive a Swords Dance Dig. I'm very annoyed by that.
Alright, so I think after this, I'll have to dig out and go east and then down south.
I'm not gonna lie, I've started to check most of the checks by now, and I have not gotten the secret key yet. And now I'm starting to get very worried that there's a good possibility that we might have to end up doing Tower or Bill to get the secret key.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
There are not a lot of checks left.
Well, thanks for saving me some time. I'm gonna go check one of these while I'm here. Yeah, yesterday we only did a one stream because I think Steve told me he was still tired after his nap. But then Golduck really didn't treat him kindly. Actually, it wasn't the Golduck, it was a Venomoth. So I guess it's the new V word.
Yes, the Venomoth. It was Golduck was running just as smooth as I expected, which is basically Golduck is equivalent to Blastoise. But this Venomoth had some of the most ungodly, uncharacteristic luck that you've ever seen in your entire life. And I'm not complaining about bad luck, either. I just needed for it not to crit once, and it crit 40% of the time. And the thing is, it's a 3-hit on my end. So when it crits 40% of the time, and you have to attack, more than 3 times, it's gonna crit every single time. And it just needed not to crit. That's all I needed. I just needed it not to crit. Not to crit just one time. That is all. In the whole battle, I had 8 resets on Lance because he could not just stop critting.
Yeah. It was one of the most unfriendly Venomoths of all time.
I'm still very butthurt about it.
I hope you're over it by now.
Oh, these kind of things stick with me for at least 3 days.
Yeah, just try. Well, I'll try not to bring it up.
It's all right. What do you mean Wartortle doesn't have Surf? Because I didn't teach it.
Did you ever find Body Slam?
Nope. And I have checked.
I have not
above
either.
And beyond.
I have not either. But you know what? My moveset's already good as it is.
You just said that 4 times.
My moveset's good as it is.
No, that I have not either. You said it 4 times. I don't know how many times you actually said it, but boy, was
just
that a lot.
Once.
I
think your PC's on life support.
See, you just said once, twice. It is.
And I'll say twice, 3 times.
I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Sometimes when you turn a computer on and you just have an issue that is unfixable, but then turning it off and on just fixes it again. That's what's going on right now. I just need to restart my computer, and I'm sure everything will be just fine.
It will be, yeah. I should probably just put Slash in slot 1. But I think with the guaranteed crit, it's way better than my other move.
Interesting. I found Mega Punch. That is a close second.
Getting something?
I know you're in your head. You're thinking that is not a close second, but unfortunately it is.
Oh yeah, I am forgetting something. This is one of the few checks I always
I'm
forget.
really disappointed I have to do this check.
I, the science guy.
We're not gonna speak about it.
Repeat
You'll
things
find out
just
on
to
your
mess
own
with
once you
him.
check all the checks.
Otherwise, on his end, it'll sound like I'm saying something 20 times.
Well, I've never battled that guy in the history of all of Pokemon.
Why not?
I'll give you a hint. He's got one Haunter. Normally.
Oh.
Good hint, right?
A little bit. Yeah, that backtracking cost me quite a bit of time. Probably cost me over a minute. That's a large amount of backtracking.
How could anything cost you a whole minute? Do you not have fly?
No, it was a lot of backtrack. I had to backtrack to somewhere I couldn't fly to. So I had to fly somewhere and then backtrack.
You see.
Plus, there's all that time of menuing.
Don't you hate there's item? There is an item in front of me that I must pick up no matter what. And I get rid of an item in my inventory. And you know what I got rid of my item for?
What?
A moonstone.
Hey, the moonstone is important.
It's just a slap in the face having to go in my bag, get rid of something, and then have it be a moonstone.
Not mean to go for that move. Thank you.
Well, Bill it is.
Yeah, it's such a shame you have to do Bill.
Unfortunate. On the bright side, 2 more checks for Body Slam.
Yeah, it is true. Unless you expect me to believe you.
You're right. I'm lying. I would
I
totally
knew
lie
it.
about Bill.
I knew it. Because whenever you say you're doing Bill, you almost
Not a lot-
never do him. I've learned by now.
Okay. There are not a lot of runs where I've complained about Bill and then lied about not doing Bill.
I think there was one
Generally, my disdain for Bill is very real.
I remember one run where
I hate Bill.
you ended up being upset about having to do Bill, but then you ended up telling me you never once did him because you were like, oh, wait a minute, there's one more check I forgot, and it ended up being what you wanted. You just never did Bill.
Nah, that doesn't sound like it ever happened.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Well, that was certainly an interesting encounter.
No. Now I'm poisoned. That's fun. Do I have a full store? Yeah, I do. Really? Hey, Steve. You know how you asked, like, you know that, you know, like, when you try and surf on the water, you move forward, like, one tile to get on the water, can you get an encounter? The answer is yes, you can.
Oh, I knew that. It doesn't stop me from doing it. It's just what I do. It's what I always do in all the Pokemon games. I get in the water, I start moving, and then I use my repel. It's just something stupid that I do.
Well, I remember one time you genuinely asked me, and I had no idea.
Oh, you mean the act of getting on the water using surf?
Yes. Like, before you have the chance to do anything.
Yeah,
During that time,
I
you
don't
can
remember
get
that
encounters.
ever happening.
Well, it just happened to me just now.
You know, weirdly enough, Stab was working like half of the run. Something broke Stab because it's not working anymore. Oh, okay. Super effectiveness still working though. Stab is not. Okay. Really, really not liking Thunder Wave. Still
Thunder
annoying
Wave is a great
as
move.
always.
It's a great move, though. What are you talking about?
I don't know about that. Not now. Crap.
What?
I forgot something.
Forgot to go check Bill.
Double crap. I forgot 2 things.
You forgot to check Tower and Bill.
That's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing.
Huh. Yeah, watch my poison counter go down.
I'm gonna lose a lot of time doing this, aren't I? I don't know how I completely forgot about this. Like, completely. Something so mundane that we do every single run, and I totally completely forgot about it.
I think our over-under was way too generous.
You know, you almost wanted to make it higher.
Well, you were being... Well, I was trying to think, like, which fire type are we most similar to? Just most similar. I mean, I wasn't going to
Right,
compare to
and that
Moltres or Arcanine. Flareon was just the best bet. Because you keep trying to teach me to be safer with my over-unders, but now you're telling me I was going way too safe.
Well, you forgot you were all in the let's compare them mode, and you totally forgot the fact that all of the comparisons are worse.
I guess that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Hard to like, for instance, like, you can't compare Lapras to Seadra. They may be both water types, but you know, they're in different classes. Charizard's in a different class than Flareon.
I guess that's a good point, yeah.
And that class is medium slow.
Yeah. Well, better typing, too. It's nice not having to worry about
You'd
Earthquake
say
users.
the addition of flying typing is good?
I mean, it's just nice not having to worry about, like, a Dugtrio with Earthquake.
You know what? That is a very solid point. I have never once thought about that. But now I have to worry about dugongs and their aurora beams.
That is true. I mean, gotta you gotta
And
substitute things.
Jolteons with their thunders.
I kept missing my dig, but the opponent just self-destructed 2 separate Pokemon every time I was underground. Oh yeah, Swords Dance is really the MVP of this whole run.
Interesting. I feel like I've used Swords Dance in like 3 battles. And 2 of them were to power up Scratch.
Really. Also,
That's
it
how long
learns...
ago it's been since I used Swords Dance.
John says it also learns Rage, so there's another problem solved. The only Pokemon that Rage benefits is Kangaskhan because it gets it at level 1. It's the best way to take out Brock. Like, I think Steve's done
Well,
Kangaskhan.
I just defeated Rival 6 without taking a single point of damage.
You know what's even better? For me? I was sand attacked in that fight, too, and I still won first try.
Nice. How long has this been going on? We are 52 minutes in currently.
I guess it wouldn't hurt. There you go, John. Does that count for you? If you're wondering why I did that, it was to get all the repels out of my bag to make sure I have room for full restores. I'll just save my rare candies for when I think I'll need them. Oh boy.
Oh no, you're that far already?
I think you're always going to spam
Earthquake. Now that is an interesting pickup.
Dig is the same base power. Well, hey John.
It's
see,
just an interesting pickup.
You should be glad I didn't do that level up, because me doing that level up gave me my badge boost back from that Golbat's Haze. So yeah, I'm smart for not fighting a trainer.
Blizzard.
Yeah, like Blizzard's gonna help. You know what? I'm fine with Haze there because it gets rid of my paralysis. So I think I'm fine with that. Oh my god. Dude!
I'm pretty far behind, I can tell. Like, I've just entered the cave. Sounds like you're already in the league.
I think Flamethrower is the better choice. There we go. Dude, I hate getting unnecessary crits. So annoying with this thing.
Can't complain about that. I mean, you know how many Bellsprout runs ended because of flamethrower crits?
1 HP to spare. I won that fight with 1 HP to spare. Yeah, Haze is a very funny move. I agree.
Well, I don't know why I did that. That was a very poor move choice on my part. And you know what? It just cost me half of my life, that poor move choice.
Couldn't have been that bad. Stop hitting yourself, dude. Come on. speed toughened out so you wouldn't worry. Oh god, imagine if that was a thing in this game.
Hypnosis, really?
Actually, imagine if the opponent had access to that feature too.
Which one?
Like, you know that modern feature where, like, you can make your Pokemon more affectionate towards you, and they can do things like recover from paralysis or survive a crit on 1 HP or something?
Yeah.
You would especially have seen it in Brilliant Diamond, because that was merged with the friendship stat.
Yeah.
It wasn't a separate affection stat.
Yeah,
Like, imagine if
I
the
always called it
opponent...
the power of friendship.
Yeah. Kind of an inaccurate name, but in that game, it definitely makes sense. Thank you. Hey, it would kind of balance it out a little bit. Like, if both of you had access. There are so many Golbats in the league, it's kind of nuts. I mean, the one on Lorelai's team was just straight up funny.
It's great self-destruct? Ugh.
Ouch. What was it on? Something slow or fast?
What? It was Golem.
Oh, that's slow.
First turn, crit self-destruct. Knocked me out.
I mean, at least it was a quick reset. It wasn't 5 Pokemon in.
Yeah.
So it can always be worse. Really? $58.26.
Oh.
The rival's Electrode self-destructed when I was trying to use Dig on it, but it was the last Pokemon, so it was fine. You know what the best part about this run is?
Oh.
I did not have a fly user. I did this run completely flyless.
Well, that's embarrassing for me.
Yeah, that should be embarrassing. What was your fly
I'd
user?
fly the whole game.
I think this is my fastest time where I didn't.
Wait, do I go to the? Do I go to the? Oh, sweet! I did it.
What?
Oops, that's actually 58 something. I totally forgot that the self-destruct knocked me out, but technically it's a win.
Wait, you reset on that guy though. You reset, so that didn't.
The last Pokemon hit self-destruct.
Yeah, but you reset instead of doing the time.
Did self-destruct.
But yeah, here's the thing: you didn't end the time and call it. You chose to reset stupidly, so. Yeah, I guess that was just.
Oh
you
well,
forgetting
I'm not
the rule.
mad. Both of us got 58 something.
Funny thing is, if you actually did remember that was allowed, you actually would have won. I was on the champion's first Pokemon when you said that.
Oh.
Yeah, but technically you never called it as a win.
Yeah.
You reset.
It is what it is.
Yeah. But I do find it interesting how I was handicapped.
I feel better about the run though.
I was handicapped without fly the whole game.
Don't get me wrong. After seeing the amount of text speed that you have, I feel like you've had a 2-minute advantage every single run we've ever played.
I mean, if you want, after the streams, I can show you what software I use for my controllers.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck you're doing, but your text speed looks like our Gen 2 text speed.
Okay, it's not that fast.
But mine looks like straight up regular Pokemon speed. Yours is like stupid fast. Something is happening on your end.
I think I know. I think you're using the built-in turbo controller.
And it's
that's
not
in
the whole
RetroArch,
A-B
right?
thing, because I tried that.
No,
What?
Okay. You're using the built-in, like, turbo with RetroArch, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the turbo in that just doesn't do as good of a job as what I do. Because with my Rewazd, I'm able to edit the time that the turbo goes, so I can make my turbo faster or slower. I've only had that like in the last 2 months. So, I mean, I remember even before that you were telling me how fast my text was.
No, 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 no. The text in the game physically moves faster on your screen,
Okay. I th-
like
have
almost reminiscent of the Gen 2 Insta text.
I have another thing like
Oh, thanks, Gym Leader Matt. 5856.
oh, cool. So yeah, I use my two shoulder buttons. One's Turbo A, one's Turbo B, and I used to speedrun this game, and I know how the text box buffering works. So I just instinctively know when is the best time to hold B or hold A, so that way the text can go way quicker. Like that might also have something to do with it. Like I just know how to buffer the text. What do we win
I
from the
don't
poll?
know. I'm.
Eh. Let's see.
It is what it is. I'm not gonna complain that much further. I just need to win one more run. I don't really care. 30 seconds was close enough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and restart my computer, and I will put up the next run. So don't you guys head too far. The next run will be Rapidash, which is basically slightly better Arcanine. That is all I can say. But we will see you guys then. We'll be right back.
Yeah, like here's another fun fact. Like like chat, when like the opponent's Pokemon goes like it used agility, speed, rose sharply, or anything that sharply raises a stat, like barrier, swords dance. If you're turboing the A button, but you hold B, not turbo B, but just hold B, it actually skips that text faster. Like, I just remember a lot of stuff from the speedrunning days. That could also have a factor.
Turbo A, but hold B?
That's only during, like, if the opponent uses agility or swords dance, because, like, for some reason, the text saying, like, X
Oh,
Pokemon
no.
raise stats
Okay,
sharply,
no,
it pops up real slow. That was just a little trick I do during some parts. Like, when my Charizard uses swords dance, I am holding the B button. How many wins do I need? Every single one from here until we're finished. Because if Steve gets one win, it's over for me. Because we started off, I can only get 3 losses, and I've already gotten 2. Steve is going to get a win. He will get a win. Alright, so what was the game time? 3:37. Charmeleon. I just don't know exactly how to help Steve with like his controls because I know his stuff's mapped to his keyboard. I'm not familiar with keyboard control. Anyway, 7th place. Really not bad. Alright guys, I will see you in 10 minutes I guess. I'll see you